on Daytime Buffalo. Out with the old and in with the new wardrobe. We've got the latest fashions from Apricot Lane Boutique to get you ready for spring and beyond. And it may not be Friday, but that doesn't mean it's not a good time for a fish fry. We've got the local experts from Kenmore Fish Market in-house to show you how they do it. It's all coming up right here on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. For those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, Daytime Buffalo brings you all of the best people, places, and things to do right here in Western New York. And today, we're looking at spring fashion. We had our friends from Apricot Lane Boutique stop by and give us a look at some of the styles that are making waves this season. Take a look. So it's time to spruce up your style, and with more and more local boutiques popping up, you don't need to go far to do so. Here to help is Christina Addy from Apricot Lane Boutique. Thank you so much for being here, Christina.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you guys are one of the newest boutiques on Elmwood Avenue. What's it like being the new kid on the block?
Actually, I was a little nervous at first with having so many really good veteran boutiques around me, but they have all been so helpful and been very well received, and I just love the girl power and the women supporting women vibe behind all of it, and it's been really great.
Absolutely. I am not surprised with the buffalo love we have
Yes.
going on here. What type of clothing do you guys have?
So we specialize in women's ready-to-wear. I try to throw a little bit of street style in there too, just because we are in an urban setting. But mostly I like to do elevated basics and really fun poppy items, and it's for women pretty much of all ages. We do teens all the way up to, my mom is 65 and she buys stuff from me all the time.
Our mature
Sorry, Mom.
women over there. She just outed you. It's okay. I'm sure you're fabulous. My grandma loves talking about her age, by the way. She loves it.
Yeah.
You only get better with age.
That's true. I agree.
Now, we're stepping into spring, which means that's when people start cleaning out their closet, getting rid of stuff because they want to get more. What do you think is going to be in for this spring?
Yeah, so some of the big things that are in for the spring are pops of color. Obviously, we're all kind of getting, we're undone with neutrals. And we are also going to see bigger florals than we did last year, wider leg pants than we did last year, and crochet is going to be huge again, which I'm a personal fan of, so I'm happy for that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you brought some models in,
I
some of
did.
our own Channel 4, and also some Apricot Lane Boutique models. Tell me about what they're wearing.
Okay, so Sam here first. She is in one of our brand new button-down shirt dresses. It has kind of a high-low effect. It's a little bit longer in the back, and it has a cute tie, which you could tie either in the front, the side, the back, however you want to do it. But what I love about this dress is the print. It's very reminiscent of that the wallpaper that people are doing with the kind of the face print, which is what drew me to it to begin with. And I just love the way it looks. And I believe, does that one have pockets? I don't remember. Doesn't? No. A lot of our dresses do, though. So that one does not, but a lot of them do.
I love that. For anyone that knows Sam personally, this is a Sam dress. So that was perfect. Moving on, I see we have the crochet that you were talking about.
Yes, yeah. So again, crochet is going to be super in this year, which I'm very happy about. This one has a cute little tie on it. This one is almost an ankle length dress. And it has the longer sleeves, which is nice for the transition as we get out of the colder months here and into the warmer months, and also good to wear at nighttime. This dress is lined, but not on the sleeve, which makes it nice too. So it's a little airy as well.
This one is so versatile to me because I feel like this is like a beach one.
Oh,
yes. Like you said, it's kind of perfect for the in-between when it's kind of warmer during the day, gets a colder during the night. And this is like epitomizing classy but sexy.
I agree. And like you said, it's very versatile. She's wearing it with pumps right now, but you could easily throw on sneakers and a denim jacket and take it super casual as well.
And then our sweet Kim.
Yeah, so we have Kim here, and she's wearing one of my favorite new tops. I love this green, and again, I had mentioned that we are going to be taking it into larger florals this spring. Last year was all about the teeny tiny, what they call ditzy floral. This year, they're going to bigger florals.
Bigger the better.
I know, I like it too. I'm a big print person, so I was very happy to see that. And this has the baby style top, and then one of my personal favorite things, a puff sleeve, which a lot of people are afraid of.
No,
I
they're
love a
so
puff sleeve.
fun. It's like the 80s. That's when they had the big sleeves. They're back. They're making a comeback.
I love a puff sleeve.
Now, what sets your boutique apart from the rest? Because you've got some competition on Elmwood Ave.
Yeah, I would say, not to like toot my own horn, but it's all about personal branding, right? I think I'm one of the reasons that sets my boutique apart. I love having conversations with people when they come in. I'm there most of the time, and so it's really like an atmosphere where people can come in and feel seen and get help, and I'm always there to kind of like point you in the direction if you want help, or confirm your thoughts if you don't want help, but you just want an opinion. Yeah. I always say,
I am that person that goes in and I'm like, wait, is this cute? Is this cute?
When I put someone in a dressing room, I always say, I'm here for different sizes or opinions, whatever you're looking for. So, and you know, not just me, but also like our clothing, so I handpick all the clothing, and that's a really tough part of this job and owning this business. But I do think that I, pick great pieces.
You do? We can see it today with our beautiful models.
Yeah, so I think our fun pops of color and prints definitely set us apart as well.
And for those who've now seen these beautiful models in their clothing and want to run to your store, where can they find you?
So they can find us at 1020 Elmwood. We're unit 101. You can see the big Apricot Lane sign. If you're familiar more with the street, we are right next to Jack Rabbit. We share their parking lot. We do have parking spots, so you are allowed to use those. And we're right there, right next to Jack Rabbit.
All right, Christina, thank you so much for being on. And ladies, thank you for modeling for us. If you would like to pick up an outfit that Apricot Lane brought here to Daytime Buffalo, or to check out all the other styles in the boutique, you can find them over on Elmwood Avenue, or you can check out their website at apricotlaneboutique.com/store/Buffalo for more. Well, speaking of style, some things just never go out of style. Paper maps are making a comeback as more people say they're looking to experience traveling the world in a new, old-fashioned way. CBS Jennifer Bisram has more on this unfolding story.
For retired Detective Miller Edwards, X marks the spot on a good old paper map.
Daytona Beach. That's where I want to go.
The 79-year-old uses GPS navigation in his travels too, but paper, he says, offers perspective.
They give me a general idea of a larger area that I need to go to see. They have different cities and different points of view.
A sales boost is putting paper back on the map. Market research from the NPD Group shows sales of maps and atlases reached 1.8 million units last year, up 20% over 2021. AAA says it produced 123% more maps in that time frame.
We are seeing obviously an uptick in travel across the board. So as we're sort of coming out of the COVID pandemic, people are really traveling more.
The Road Club has been in the map-making business for more than 100 years and made 5 million paper maps in 2022 to accompany its popular triptych route planners.
There's all this additional information, points of interest, locations where you can stop for electric vehicle charging perhaps, or AAA Diamond hotels, restaurants, things like that.
Truckers like Sean Gresham use a paper atlas to help solve practical problems out on the road.
This is going to show me every place that's low clearance.
Another upside to paper maps, they don't rely on cell signal, a particular advantage if you're traveling off the beaten path. And once you know how to read a map,
I'm folding it back up.
That's right. Getting the whole experience.
Coming up after the break, today is Ash Wednesday, and that means Lent is now in full swing. We've got the local fish experts joining us in the Daytime Buffalo kitchen to show us how they do their fish fry. And Sup Chef? No, really. Social media star Sup Chef joins us in a bit later in the show. That's coming up after the break. Stick with us. Well, it's Ash Wednesday, the beginning of the Lenten season, so that means it's also Fish Fry Friday season. Western New York is known for their amazing fish fries. Everyone has their favorites, and many of you, the viewers, have led us to our next guest from Kenmore Fish Market. How are you today, James?
Good, how are you?
Thank you so much for being on and making us all hungry. I smelt this down the hall. I was really excited.
I brought way too much food.
No, there's never enough fish fry, I say. So tell me a little bit about your fish fry and why you think so many viewers recommended you guys.
I mean, honestly, it just comes down to the quality of the seafood that we use. We use, you know, top of the line, Icelandic, haddock. We get it in fresh every week. Then we have a nice light, thin breading on there. It's not a beer battered like your typical, you know, you go to the bar or restaurants and it's beer battered. So, you know, it's just a real light, nice breading. And I think it's just the quality that stands out above all else, you know.
We have a lot of viewers that understand, but for those who don't know, can you kind of explain a little bit the history between the Lenten season and the importance of fish fries?
Absolutely. So, I mean, it comes down to, you know, a lot of Catholic Christians, you know, fasting on Fridays, giving up meats, and, you know, then going for the seafood instead. And it's really just, you know, it's become a tradition here in Buffalo, New York. You know, it's expanded that now they do it daily, all the time. They do it at bars, restaurants, everywhere in Buffalo. You know, it's like a beef on weck or chicken wings.
You
know,
can't
it's
get
everywhere.
enough fish fry.
You can't, yeah.
Now, you guys have been around Kenmore Fish Market, has a long history. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So it's been in operation like 60, 70 years. It started as Kenmore Fish Market. I wasn't sure who the original owners were, but then it went to the Jouses, and then it went to Hayes Seafood. Most people know it as Hayes Seafood, but now we're back to the Kenmore Fish Market under me and my dad. We've owned it for about like 2 years now, but we haven't changed anything. Nothing's changed. All the original recipes, all that. We didn't want to make anybody disappointed by switching it up on them.
You don't want to switch it up too much.
Yeah.
There's a long history there, almost 70 years, so that's a huge accomplishment. And people to this day are still coming back and still saying that you guys are one of the best. So that's a testament to that. Now, you have more than just the regular fish, right? Tell me a little bit about what you brought here.
Oh, I brought a lot here. So, I mean, obviously, this is like our seafood plate up front. It's a nice dinner all put together. You get your sides, your coleslaw, your potato salad, whatever you'd like with it. But then I got fried scallops, fried shrimp, hand-breaded calamari, you know, perch. Up here in the middle, I have like one of our famous signature dishes here, my house smoked salmon. Everybody goes crazy for it. I mean, I home make our chowders, jambalaya.
Oh my goodness.
In-house cocktail shrimp. I mean, you really, it's just top of the line stuff.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I love a clam chowder. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
I'm really basic, you know, just a regular fish fry with the sides, you know. Everybody likes something different, though. So I like, when people come in, they're like, oh, what do you suggest? I'm like, it's so hard because everybody has a different, you know, special kind of seafood that they like in particular. Some people are more salmon, some people more like the whitefish, some people like the ocean fish, grouper snapper. There's too many different kinds, but, you know.
And how do people review your fries? Because that's like half the deal, right?
For sure. I know. It's you got to have a good French fry. Everybody loves the fries. You can't go wrong with a good
nice
little
French
bit of salt
fry.
on there. I keep our grease very clean. I clean it every single week, so you're always going to have the fry. It's never going to have that lingering taste, you know, from old oil in there. So it's all just very clean, very fresh, top of the line stuff.
Got the good stuff here. And what's this over here? This is the calamari,
That is our
you said?
hand-breaded calamari right there, yep.
Now, what do you want your customers to experience when they come into your restaurant and eat? Because I know a lot of people come and they take things. You guys kind of are smaller, right?
Yeah, it's a smaller operation, sort of, yeah.
But when people come in, what do you want them to experience?
Oh, just top of the line seafood, top of the line customer service, you know, in out, basically, we're very fast there. If you come in and order, you're going to be in and out in like 5-10 minutes, you know, unless, you know, it is Lent right now, so you might be waiting a couple minutes longer.
It's busy
but, you know, we're
season
still
for you
fast.
guys.
You'll clearly see us moving behind the counter. It's an open kitchen. I got everybody moving quickly, you know.
Everyone's working. Everyone's coming in here looking to have a bite. I'm going to have a bite. What do you suggest that I take right now?
Again, what's your favorite kind of seafood?
I don't know. Okay, well, I love salmon. I love everything. I really love. I'm going to go for one of the scallops.
go
My
for a
dad's
scallop.
allergic
Go
to
for it.
scallops, so
Okay.
this is for him since
There you-
Greg Thomas can't eat a scallop.
You can't have one.
That's good stuff there. Where can people find you? For those
We're-
who don't know, I think everyone knows knows you, but where can they find you?
We're at 3279 Delaware Avenue in Kenmore, kind of like right across from Paddock Chevrolet, Wendikin Funeral Home. But yeah, we're right on the front of Delaware. We also have a parking lot that's off of Kenton Road, right behind the building. You can go right in the back customer entrance as well.
Thank you so much. Like he said, if you're interested in getting your Friday fish fix or you just can't wait until then, the Kenmore Fish Market has you covered. You can find them on Delaware Avenue, like he said, in Kenmore or over on their Facebook page, facebook.com/KenmoreFish. Still to come on Daytime Buffalo, pizza dough from someone you know. Sup Chef stopped by earlier this week and is coming up next to show you where you can find his very own pizza dough right here in the 716. Keep it here. That's next. Today, we are honored to be with Alexander Alex Dispense, a.k.a. how you may know him, Sup Chef. What's up, Chef?
What's up? How's it going? Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for coming on. First, we got to get into your background, because if you know him on social media, you know that he's popped off on the TikTok.
That's it.
How did that happen?
Just, I think, a lot of luck and a lot of hard work, but just making videos and, you know, my thought was like, let's just make super delicious, craveable looking food. And yeah, one thing led to another, and I learned a ton. I posted a ton of videos that didn't work out, and
That's how it goes. You
yeah.
gotta just keep posting until you do it, and you've
Yeah.
done it. I haven't figured out the algorithm just yet, but we're gonna keep working on it.
me either. And I'm on like year 3, so take
Now,
some time.
People know you because you make delicious pizzas like what you're gonna make for us today. You
Yeah.
make wings, all these yummy good foods, but let's give you your chops, okay? Now, you've made some really fine foods. That's how
Yeah.
you started.
Yeah, I used to be a chef, and that was the goal, was to become, you know, a master chef or, you know, Gordon Ramsay type, where those were my inspirations.
Fine dining.
Yeah. And then, you know, it just didn't become fun anymore. And I think as you get a little older, you grow up a little, you kind of figure yourself out. And I just started making pizzas and wings when I moved back to Buffalo. And I was like, this is it. This is what I want to eat. This is what I want to cook. And that's when I started making the videos. So it just kind of all
Came together.
Yeah, lined up.
Why not make life fun? Speaking of fun, let's get started. I'm
do it.
hungry.
Let's do it.
I love pizza. I'm a New York City gal, so I really love pizza. I
Yeah.
have my thoughts.
Well, we have our own kind of style Buffalo
Okay.
pizza here, but there's so many great pizza shops in Buffalo and stuff like that.
There
and
really are. I've
Yeah.
had some great pizza in
definitely.
Buffalo.
So I'm just gonna, so this is my new pizza dough.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank
This is really special because this is hitting the shelves. You viewers can go out and get this and be like Sup Chef.
That's it. Yeah,
Tell
it's
us about
available.
this.
It's available at most Tops, and especially here in the Buffalo area, it should be at all of them.
Oh, the best part, the cheese.
The cheese, yeah. So yeah, it's been a new learning experience, learning about the business and grocery business, right? It's not super romantic sounding, but it's pretty fun.
Now, for people at home that are going to try to work with your crust, how easy is it to work with, make? Any suggestions you have?
That's actually a great question because it's hard to make pizza. It really is, and that's why we got into the business, because I really wanted to make a product that people could make at home. So what I do best is make the videos, right? So I put a QR code on the back, so there's like recipes and content and
Very cool.
instructions
So
and
this
stuff
goes
like that.
straight to your social media handles?
Exactly. So
Nice.
yeah, I want to give people the ability to make awesome, like,
Can I
pizza.
help you out?
Please do, yeah. Pizza at home.
Okay, so you've kind of lived all over, you've cooked all over, you have different experiences.
Yeah.
What brought you back to Western New York?
Well, when my wife and I decided to have a family, we were like, we gotta try being home, and she would probably prefer the warmer weather, but we moved back here, and you know, as a kid, I was like, oh, you know, go see the world. But when you move back here as an adult, you know, you kind of fall in love with it again in a way. So, yeah, I really love it here. Can we
go
chuck
ahead.
it in?
Yeah, we
Is
can
that
chuck
all right?
it in. It's time. So I have to know, Sup Chef, where did the name come from?
Well, it's funny, you know, like, you guys probably walk around saying, hey, anchor. No, probably not, right? Hey, doctor, right? But in the chef world, everybody says, when you're talking to your boss, the chef, yes, chef, no chef. Usually it's yes, chef, but when you're talking to your friends, it's like, what's up, chef? So that's kind of how I've answered the phone and talked to my friends for like the last, I don't know, 10 years. So I was like, what's up, chef? It's just to say hello. Yeah.
So where you're from, which is an incredible accomplishment, what's next for you?
Man, I'm not sure. It's still sometimes a wave where I just, new things come towards me and I'm like, oh, I never expected that to happen. Let's explore that. But what I'd really like to do is continue to work with the branding of this, and you know, maybe it's a pizza shop or a pizza cart or a pizza truck or whatever that may look like, or maybe some restaurants or whatever. But to continue to build, you know, the videos and stuff like that. I found a charity, Punt Pediatric Cancer, that just means the world to me. I had a young kid at the time, and I got on a phone call with them, and you know, the story they have about basically just doing so much for these kids with cancer, it just totally moved me. And so it's really important to me that I do a ton for just the community, especially people that need help, and those kids need help, and Punt does an amazing job to give that some support in so many different ways. And we're actually doing something with the Sabres. We're going to a game together, so people can go on my social media and buy like tickets. All the proceeds go to Punt, and then we get to go on the ice after and take some photos and stuff like that. So just
cool.
stuff like that, like just trying to continue to use my platform and my audience to just try to do the right thing.
Absolutely.
So it's been fun.
Ooh, look at that.
Cool. Do you want to garnish it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great.
Okay,
So
what
we
did you
have-
bring?
So I have this, it's like a sesame ricotta with lemon and olive oil.
Nice.
We'll move this. And then I made some pesto as well. We can,
Okay. I'll let you lead.
all right.
Okay.
I'll do a little sauce
Okay. Nice.
first.
Okay.
Let's do some of that.
Okay, the ricotta. Just go around.
Sure.
Now, going back to your dough, what I think is really special is that you made sure that this was all locally made.
That's right. Yeah. So it's the dough's made on Broadway. It's an awesome, famous bakery here in Buffalo that I partner with to make this, and then my business partner actually owns Al Cohen's bakery, so partially. So that's really exciting. And we made the bags in Lockport, New York, which is yeah. So it's Buffalo's been great to me, and I think it's kind of my turn to
Give back.
try to return the favor in any way that I can, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, some people don't put stuff on top of the pizza like this, but
The
I
more
don't know.
the merrier. Look at that. This
yeah.
is so good. We're
It's-
gonna have to try it.
Yeah, it's like a chicken wing, you know, like sometimes a chicken wing is great by itself, and sometimes you want to dip in blue cheese or something.
That's
so
true.
this is like more of like that buffalo looking piece.
Yeah. All right, this looks amazing. Both of these pizzas, thank you so much for making this and
Absolutely.
coming on Sup Chef. We've loved having you. Do you want to plug your social medias for people to check you out?
Yeah, follow me on TikTok and everywhere that you can basically go on the internet at Sup Chef, and I'm there. So definitely appreciate you having me.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Let's eat.
Let's do it.
If you want to learn more about Sup Chef and everything he offers, Sup Chef says finding him is easy. You just heard it. Just search at Sup Chef _ on any social media pages. It's that simple. Well, after today, I may need to get my body moving with this cold weather, and that's where our friends at Kula Yoga come in. This hot yoga studio stopped by to show us, and especially me, what you can expect from one of their classes. Let's check it out together. Today, our guests are from Kula Yoga. We have Mary, Rose, Bridget, and Jeremy. Thank you guys so much for being on Daytime Buffalo.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your yoga studio.
We are a hot yoga studio out in Hamburg in the South Towns, and we're one of the biggest studios around. And we do hot yoga, formerly called Bikram yoga, and it's just
It's hot.
great, yeah, like, you know, it's very hot. Yeah, it's challenging, and it's a great spiritual and physical practice.
That's right, because there's different types of yoga, right? There's some yogas that are really like powerful and it's really cardio based, but you guys are saying that yours is a very much a spiritual mind, body, soul kind of connection.
Yeah, absolutely. When I discovered Kula Yoga Studio about 10 years ago, you know, I went in for the physical benefits and I came away with so much emotionally, spiritually, mentally, just the benefits followed me off the mat and out into the world. This is a very particular type of yoga. It's 26 of the same postures in the same sequence every single class, so you know what to expect. We start with a breathing exercise, we end with a breathing exercise, so it's very unique in that way that it's very structured and specific and the same each time, but what's different is how you show up on the mat. You grow, you heal as a person, your body changes. You might have lower back pain one day, next day it's neck pain. And so, you know, we keep it consistent like that, but it is a very specific and structured type. But great if you have a lot of stress in your life too, because you show up on the mat, it's 99 to 105 degree room, which sounds pretty crazy, but not for us Buffalonians out here. Shout out to the winter storms. It's the perfect thing to do in the winter. Yeah, and you really focus the mind. All the energies get aligned.
Now, for those who are going to take a class with you guys for the first time, they haven't done yoga, what advice do you have to them?
My advice is anyone can do this. Any person can come in. It is challenging, but I always just tell them to look at all the other people in the room and kind of mimic what they're doing. That's just how you get started, and you just kind of follow along and do the best you can. Yeah, it's for beginners, it's for advanced, it's for everyone. So.
What do you think makes your studio different than other yoga studios around the area?
I would say the community, honestly. We have a really big community. We're all really close. The people show up consistently. They're always there. You can count on them. And not only do we like help each other, inspire each other, challenge each other, but we're there for each other. We get to help each other. So.
And that's Kula. That's what Kula means, actually. It translates to community.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We learned
So,
a new word today. Now, you, Mary Rose and Bridget, you guys are the instructors of the classes. Can you walk me through what it may be like? Show me a couple of poses.
Yeah,
We would love to, absolutely.
Okay, where are we starting?
All right, so just bring your feet together. Toes and heels will touch. We'll start with half moon pose with hands to feet.
Okay.
Inhale the arms over the head. Interlace the fingers. Release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your palms together. You want really tight grip. Inhale, lengthen up towards the ceiling, get long. Exhale, push your hips to the left, reach the upper body over to the right side of the room. Yes, creating that beautiful, deep half moon stretch in the left side body without bending your elbows or knees. So everything stays parallel to the front. Push your hips forward, bring your upper body back, bring weight into the heels, lift your chin. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, push, push, push. Change, come back through center. Re-engage the grip, so glue your palms back together. We'll do the other side. Okay. Inhale, stretch up, get long. Exhale, push your hips to the right, reaching the upper body over to the left. Yes, now creating that stretch on the right side without bending the elbows or knees. Push your hips forward, upper body back. Bring weight into your heels, lift your chin. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, push, push, push. Change back through center.
You have such a calming voice. Oh my goodness. I can see why your classes are so good and calming. Thank you guys so much for coming on to Daytime Buffalo. If people would like to go take classes with you guys, where can they do that?
That is at 266 Buffalo Street out in Hamburg, right a couple blocks down past the fairgrounds. Yeah.
Mind Body is the perfect app to use for it too.
Our
We have all our
website.
classes listed, times, things. We also offer bar and hot Pilates.
That's
Just to plug for
right.
those
Yep,
as well.
yep,
So
bar is
if
new.
yoga's not your
Yep.
vibe, we still offer other things.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming on, and check them out. The crew at Kula Yoga say they are accepting new clients and welcome anyone into their studio. Find out more by checking out their website, ourkulayoga.com, for more. Coming up after the break, we dive into Cookie Decorating 101, how you can elevate your baking game. Keep it here, that's next. And one of Buffalo's most loved breweries is tearing it all down and building it back up. We'll explain after the break.